All right, 300G is in G's. Apparently we got fault codes. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Well, we got an outlet and an inlet loss of communication and def concentration sensor loss of communication as well, all active right now. Awesome. Okay, so with everything torn down here, checking terminating resistance of the def header, and where's the rest of you? Okay, outlet knock sensor, like 4 ohms right there on the terminating resistance side. Inlet 2.2. At this point, something is drawing down the data link, and obviously the longer it runs, it's coding out for all 3 of these particular sensors. So let's go diving deeper into it. And back over to A5502 and also 2.5 ohms. All right, so we're at the R5605. This is the resistor for the after treatment system, and what we got there? 7.5 ohms, boys. Let's go ahead and actually physically test it and see what it reads. Womp womp. So we're basically right at 120 ohms right here with this resistor. We're into C and D right now on the DLC, and we are, boom, right at 60 ohms. I'll isolate the 12-pin connector right there, and boom, what do we got there, boys? 120 ohms. So we're basically, this section of harness here is good. 2.9 ohms of resistance. 120 ohms of resistance. Harness, ECM. Harness, ECM. Now we actually have a deer problem, which is harness related, as per fucking usual. So diving deeper into the harness. All right, boys, so watch the meter right there. And just a simple pinch of a harness. Right now we are tied into the after treatment section of the harness. And right where my hand is where our issue is. So I support this right here, and we're actually reading correctly. Well, good news, boys. The 300G didn't burn down overnight, so I guess we're going to fix it. So let's go ahead and find the section of harness that seems to be our culprit and repair it. Boys, you dive deep enough into it, and guess what you see? These 2 data links right here shorted together. Ugh. Well, at this point, we're going to go ahead and fire a harness at it, because it's just, you keep cutting deeper and deeper right around the hydraulic tank, and it only gets worse and fucking worse. So on to the next one, boys. When it's all bundled up like this, it doesn't look that bad. Then you get it all reached out, and it looks that bad. Why is it every time you got to take a belly pan down, you got 18 tons of shit on that belly pan? Because this is really a light ass belly pan, but damn. All right, after some modest foul language, we got it out. Yay, now to put you in. All right, boys, we got the new harness all in, all routed, nicey nice. Try to secure it away from the tank as much as possible and anything else that may be an issue. So we're all connected, so let's go ahead and break out the old multimeter. Let's check resistance on the after treatment terminating resistor. Boys, off the after treatment terminating resistor, boom, 62 ohms. That's well within our 60 ohm spec, plus or minus. Let's power it up. All right, key on, no faults. We'll wait a second and see if everything checks out, then we'll go and fire it up. All right, fired up, no faults. I think we are good to go. Hey, the horn works. And done.